Have you ever truly looked up at the night sky? A boundless canvas, stitched with countless specks of light, each a star, a distant sun, perhaps with its own world circling. Gazing upon such immensity, an ancient question echoes deep within our minds: are we truly the only flicker of consciousness in this unimaginable vastness? This is not a new query. It has fueled dreams and propelled science since humanity first lifted its gaze. But what if we stood on the very precipice of an answer that would shatter the foundations of our history, our philosophy, and our future? What if we were about to confirm that, in fact, we are not alone? Pause for a moment and consider the implications of such a revelation. How would our most deeply held beliefs transform? Would the great spiritual traditions, which have guided humanity for millennia, find in this a confirmation or a profound challenge to their fundamental narratives? Would these beings be perceived as messengers, as mere travelers, or as something entirely beyond what our imagination has conceived? What revolution would ignite in the realm of knowledge? Would it unlock medical or energetic mysteries that currently elude us? Or would we confront physical and technological principles so alien that our current understanding would seem utterly insignificant? And on a more immediate level, how would humanity as a collective react? Would it awaken a sense of global unity in the face of the cosmic, or would it exacerbate our divisions, our most primal fears? Would we embark on a dizzying space race, or an era of unprecedented collaborative exploration and discovery? Let's consider the recent trajectory of this conversation, which has escalated from whispered fringes to bold headlines. We've witnessed how a recent documentary, whose title evokes an age of revelation, has not only premiered on a global platform but is generating palpable momentum for the declassification of documents hitherto held under the highest secrecy. Why this effervescence at this precise moment? What has shifted in the informational current? It's rumored that this documentary, and the voices within it, don't just allude to, but rather point to a non-human presence. And here arises a crucial question: how close are we to our own governments, particularly that of the United States, validating a reality that for decades has been relegated to the realm of fantasy? There's even talk that a former president, a figure of remarkable influence on the global stage of the 20th century, may have had direct knowledge of a specific extraterrestrial contact in New Mexico in the year 1964. Think about it, 1964. How much time has passed since then? How much vital information might have been withheld for nearly 6 decades? And if all this proves true, an even more unsettling question emerges: who holds the power to decide what information humanity is allowed to know? Who could silence even a head of state, as has been suggested happened to President Donald Trump when, according to some accounts, he reportedly wished to publicly address this very topic? Is there a force beyond the visible structures of power that orchestrates the flow of cosmic truth? But the discussion isn't limited to documents and testimonies. Science, in its rigorous way, also pushes us to the edge of the known. Take the case of the interstellar object Tsuchinshan-ATLAS. Reflect on this: it's only the third object of its kind we've ever detected. And this one, in particular, is behaving in a manner that is, to say the least, extraordinary. According to astronomer Avi Loeb, its trajectory is not a product of chance. No. It appears adjusted with astonishing precision to pass exactly along Jupiter's gravitational boundary, an area we call the Hill sphere. What is the probability that an object traveling from another star, billions of kilometers away, would achieve such accuracy by mere happenstance? Loeb tells us it is statistically almost zero. This is where our imagination truly soars. What if it isn't a coincidence? What if those small non-gravitational alterations that astronomers have recorded, those emissions that seem to fine-tune its course, were actually evidence of deliberate intervention? Could this object be a mothership, a vehicle of alien technology? Might it be depositing some kind of device, some technological structure, into Jupiter's orbit? Is it possible that Jupiter, with its imposing presence, is a strategic point of interest for a civilization far older and more advanced than our own? Avi Loeb, with his characteristic humor, invites us to ponder, why Jupiter and not Earth? And he himself ventures some ideas: perhaps we are not particularly interesting, yet. Or, perhaps, we arrived late to the party, or Jupiter, with its colossal size and unmistakable brilliance, was a clear target from billions of years ago, when a potential mission might have been launched. What we are witnessing at this moment is an unprecedented convergence, a growing societal demand for transparency, striking declarations from figures with access to privileged information, and celestial phenomena that defy our conventional explanations. Are we truly prepared for the impact of a revelation that would alter our understanding of the cosmos and of ourselves? What would you, each one of you, do if the confirmation of extraterrestrial life became public tomorrow? How would this redefine your view of life, of the human condition, and of the universe as a whole? The curtain seems to be rising, revealing a scene we have both dreamed of and feared. The age of disclosure could indeed be upon us. And the question we all must now ask ourselves is not whether we are alone, but what we will do with the truth when it finally manifests. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Share this video so more people can enjoy it. Information sources. For information on unidentified aerial phenomena, Pentagon reports and the statements made by David Grusch, the most reliable sources are The New York Times, The Guardian, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence in the United States, the outlet Politico, and the National Defense Authorization Act, which defines the rules for the AARO office and the release of UAP information. For the Tsuchinshan-ATLAS comet, known as C-2023-A3, and for the scientific ideas proposed by Avi Loeb, the main sources are NASA through the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, the magazine Scientific American, and the scientific journals Nature and Science, which provide the most trusted data and analysis on astronomy and celestial objects. I'm Juan Blisa, and everything shared here is the result of meticulous research, verified through reliable and internationally recognized economic and geopolitical sources. Because truthful information is never improvised. Thank you for your support.